This is an issue related to Hindraf and what has taken place in India, where Mr. Waythamoorthy, who has spoken in India, and also Dr. Denison Jayasooria. So on this, both these gentlemen, we want to give our views now already. I think it's time. We cannot be keeping quiet all the while. We cannot be just keeping quiet, Because you keep quiet means everybody is thinking the government is not doing anything, which is not right. Which is totally not right. Among the issues, business issues, we submitted to then Deputy Prime Minister on August the 5th. We had a full dialogue with him. You can see the copy of document here. August 5th, 2008, afternoon 3 p.m. We brought up, the first issue was, if you notice in the PC, that there was a major issue on the licensing of scrap metal, which was a 2 years problem where licensing was a problem. I think everybody knows, press is all aware. And we brought up this matter, and he as a Deputy Prime Minister promised the committee during the dialogue, I will take up this matter to the next coming cabinet meeting and I will find a way for the solution. And as he has promised, the government has delivered. Immediately after that, they uplifted the licensing issue. You see, 2 years, scrap metal problem is going on, license problem. Yes, Maicci President Dato' Sri Samulu has been talking to the government. But what we also did, we went with facts and figures. We gave everything. How much of people are affected in this business? So immediately the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister has took a stand and took out the camera and solved this problem. After that, also on October the 23rd, during the Federal Territory Ministry where they had this Deepavali Bazaar, he was the chief guest in Brickfields about evening 6:30, 7 o'clock. On that stage, he announced about this citizenship issue. In this thing alone, about 20 to 30,000 Indians are going to benefit. Please be very clear. I'm not a racialist, but I'm speaking because this is related to Indian issues. We are a multiracial country. We have been so harmonious and all that. But after 52 years, we are getting people like Waythamoorthy, who goes to India and circulate documents and present wrong son. But whatever he is talking, first of all, he must know he is a born Malaysian. He has lived in this country, and in this soil only he and his family have been educated. And on top of that, if I'm not wrong, Dato' Sri S. Samulu himself has mentioned MID has given scholarship even for Waythamoorthy for studies. And the worst part, you are going to India. The reason of the Indian government having this so-called pravasi is for all over outside Indian to come over to India and participate. So we must go and talk about economics and all that. But they are not talking of the relevant topic, and he is going and talking on topics which are not relevant. And if it's relevant and genuine, is fine. But he is going and giving a totally untruth story there. There is no truth in any of his stories. You see, in any issue you go to the government, you must properly prepare, do your homework well, get the facts, everything right. But no point of going and misleading the community, the people, and asking them to go to the street and do demonstration. Demonstration cannot solve problem. Demonstration will never solve problem for any race for the matter, in any country. And then the next thing, he is coming from London. We ourselves, in Malaysia, we do not get involved with Indian politics. We don't give comment on India, what India must do. At the same time, we also don't give comments about British, what they must do. How can British government give him documents for flying? Protocol way, they have to check with Vishwaputra and all that. Because this person is giving seditious statements. If he feels he is genuine enough and is factual, he must give the statement in Malaysia, in the ground where he has born and lived and earned his living here. That's on Waythamoorthy is this one. on death of Dr. Denison Jayasooria's statement in the Straits Times that government is doing things slow and all these things. First of all, let me tell you all, he was once upon a time YSS Executive Director, Yayasan Social Strategy, which is an organization which was been done by the Maicci president. YSS was supposed to do all these so-called social problems, all these things, training. They have even got money from the government. I don't know how much of money, but they have got money from the government for training, for seminars and all this. He is supposed to do all this. And today, he is going out and talking all the stories which are not relevant. Okay? In what way not relevant, I'll tell you. He is even asking Indian government to send a special group to do a survey and study. What is he trying to do? He is sitting down today in so many of the government bodies. He is sitting down today in so many of the government bodies. You can see in my statement very clearly. So many bodies he is sitting down. Who does he represent? For who is supposed to speak? What has he been doing? And first of all, let us know what he has done for the Malaysian Indian as a person from YSS and in the places where he is sitting down today. All the government agencies. Now no more. So when you were there, you said YSS doing this. You say, he has been telling. I can quote you statements in paper articles, in Tamil papers. Maybe English person has not seen that. In Tamil papers, there were articles that, oh, YSS doing this, YSS doing that. What do you mean? That time, what do you do? At that time, because you are under that umbrella, you speak good. Today, you are no more in that umbrella, you want to speak negative. That means you are a selfish character. You are self-oriented. You are not looking, you are looking for publicity in a cheap manner. For yourself. You are not looking at the nation, you are not looking at the community, as Indian community. The Honorable Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister has announced for so many things along the line for Indian Tamil schools, 50 million allocation. Yes, allocation has been done, but we must have all our facts right. In the last 50 over years, we are so happy, harmonious. You know, there is Malay, Chinese, Indians. Yes, every community got problem. Are you telling me there are no poor Malay? There is no poor Chinese? Every community there is. But we have to work our way up in life. There is no shortcut to life. And we have to go and find what are the incentives given by government. What and how to get things done. Not listening to somebody and wearing a colored t-shirt and going to the street with banners and all that. And also, now the trend here in this country is by using children. Which is totally wrong. Why does the child understand why the child is going to go and give a memorandum to the king or to the prime minister or giving bouquet of flowers? What's the meaning they're giving for? The poor child is an innocent child. The child has been made use by these parents. And what happens? Who benefits finally end of the day? It's not community benefiting. It's an individual's benefit. Very clear. You just look very frankly. Opposition government say what? We are multiracial. Okay? What happened in Selangor? The appointment of the lady in PKNS. What happened to her? Why? If you genuinely say you are multiracial, then you mean you are multiracial. Do not just talk for the purpose of for people to hear. So this one, what you say, this is a total Sandivara. The moment they reach the place where they want to reach, they will change. But under the leaders, under the Barisan government, they don't have the double standards.